Halo, salam olahraga untuk seluruh pencinta futsal di Indonesia. Kami dari Moreland Futsal Club dan Series Futsal akan mengadakan giveaway di mana akan dipilih 15 pemenang. Masing-masing pemenang akan mendapatkan satu jersey original dari Moreland Futsal Club. Syaratnya sangat gampang, langsung saja follow akun Instagram ini dan akan dipilih selama 5 hari ke depan. Jadi tunggu apa lagi? Let's go!
I grew up with low self-esteem. It was me and my mama just us in the trauma. Hands up if you know what I mean. I see you, I feel you. I want you to know that you're not alone. I know what it's like not to have a home. Feel like I live in the end zone. I'm the one leading the drive. Running around in a Benzo. Left the excuses behind. Now I'm the illest violinist alive. I took the pain and I thrive. But look at me now.
A good futsal player has to be intelligent. It's the most important quality in a futsal player because in futsal play is very fast, and you have to think really fast. You don't have time, you don't have a space. They have to enjoy the game. Finally, futsal or football or basketball or tennis, it's only a game, so they have to enjoy. If they don't enjoy the game, they don't improve. No, they know that we know that.
Welcome everyone to Game 3. It is Northern Phoenix, Melbourne of the Series Futsal Sunday to have futsal brought on YouTube and on We Froth. Hopefully, this glitchier than the problem. Better here. First ball. Very close for me in the door tonight. Continuously. I've got the likes of Jessau wearing the captain's armband. See him up. He's just out. Finds Raymer on. There, Northern Phoenix on the move. Gianos cut off there by Mary Hubeek. Phoenix ball. Yamashita. Nikki Galanos battling away out there. Other key players for Northern Phoenix tonight. May O'Brien, good to see her back on the squad. Chloe Martello, number 14. Chris Malloy, don't see on the court, which might be on the bench. And Nikki Galanos. And goals this evening in the blue, Alyssa Iardo. Here's O'Brien. Martello loses the ball against Yamashita. Very intense start here for this game, and it's almost gone through by Annabelle Mergianos. Here's Ubek. Play building from the back end. Just almost passed it to herself. Can she go all alone here? Side ball for Melbourne IQ on the right side. Short pass to Yamashita. Back to Hubik. And Martello couldn't time it towards May O'Brien. Hubik comes and collects. It's hit the post. And May O'Brien had to clear it away from danger and pitch here on the of the court. 0-0. Spot at the moment. 5-1 draw. It was 2-2 last week. Here, Melbourne IQ. Bigger win. Can they keep up the intensity that they've got in the mix tonight? And then we're about to see Miller Best in tonight's game against Melbourne IQ. So I've put this in the calendar and went to be available for this game. We need all hands on deck against the top of the ladder team, Melbourne IQ. Tyler Lewis directing the players. Whatever it takes tonight. Squad last week. Time round. Times of here's Mergianos. Couldn't pass Yamashita. Jessel looking on her own. Jessel in the counter attack for Melbourne IQ. Scores the first one of tonight. Goal scored by Melbourne IQ. Number 9, Jessel. Can they bounce back here, Northern Phoenix? Here's Yamashita on the back post. Hubik making the run on the left. As I think on my left side, I'm seeing Jacinta De Cruz. Haven't seen her play for Melbourne IQ for a quite... Actually, she's been recruited from Melbourne Evolution. Coming back from injury. Haven't had too much futsal time here, Jacinta De Cruz. Taking the slow return back to football and futsal. He is Best. Under pressure there by Mary Hubik. Raymer to Al. Cut it back in. Hubik. Desperate for a goal. Alyssa Iato. Best.
That green's too dark. You're watching on the screen? On the screen, it's like... On the screen,
Other games this evening, if you just joined in, this is game 3. First game of tonight, Thornbury United was able to get their second win of the season against 1-0 FC. And the only goal scorer was from Thornbury. As we see the return of number 6, Jacinta De Cruz, for Melbourne IQ on the court this evening. We'll see what impact she has, or will she play a little bit safe here on the futsal court. Left boot from Mary Hubig, but it's hit the right. Long throw from Bradley towards De Cruz. Cleared away there by Northern Phoenix. First game, Thornbury won that one. The game before this one, Old rivals Heidelberg and Carlton. Carlton scoring 4 unanswered goals in the first half and scoring 2 in the second. Heidelberg only able to score 1. So 6-1 the final result in the game just before this. O'Brien takes a break. On comes Galanos. Best. Short pass to Mergiano. So we don't want to see a goal like that where a defender's cleared away. And Marion Big on the scoreboard. The first attempt wasn't great, and the second one, Marion Big, too much time and space, slotted it through to the back of the net with ease. Goal scored by number 77, Mary Hubig. "2-0 on the scoreboard. Melbourne IQ making it look too easy, but you can just tell they're brewing. They're finding connection between big goal scorers, big name players like Mary Hubig and Jessica Au. As we see number 5, Carla D'Alessandro on the court for Melbourne IQ. Good to see her back on the court. Will there be a timeout called soon by Tyler Lewis from Northern Phoenix? Kuimu for Melbourne IQ. Very humble coach and manager. Providing direction. Just futsal is life for a lot of these personnel in serious futsal. Kuimu lives and breathes futsal. That ball almost trickled its way through, but it's veered away by Alyssa Iardo. Tyler Lewis is almost about to hold on to a timeout. The cruise to out, but it's gone veered to the left. Northern Phoenix will build up the play here. Hannah holding it momentarily for some options forward. No one making the run. Best falls to ground. De Cruz to find Hubig, who mops back up again. It's going to go back to Jess Au. Looking for some option. Overlapping run. She's going to go on a run here. Jess Au. Blocked there by Iardo. Counter attack is on here for Northern Phoenix. Can they quickly move it down? De Cruz stop them in their tracks. Goal scorer so far has only been scored by those repping number 7 on their back. One being Jessica Au and the other being Mary Hubig, number 77. Here's Jess Au now. It's Hubig. Blocked there by Miller Best. Old teammates from Melbourne Evolution. So is Danielle Bradley. Here's Hubig. Under pressure. Hannah cut off the pass towards Jess Au. Northern Phoenix found a little bit of time and space now from Miller Best. Galanos opts to find Christine Hannah on her left. Shot towards the middle. Haven't seen too much action from Danielle Bradley tonight. She hasn't been challenged. And Rayma will take the side ball here for Aku. Jessau retreats back. Rayma back heel to Jessau. Jessau, can she cut it in? She does, but it's blocked away by May O'Brien, who finds Christine Hannah. O'Brien on her left. Wins her team a side ball. Timeout called by Northern Phoenix. Tyler Lewis will take a break. More futsal to come right after this.
Akan mengadakan giveaway, di mana akan dipilih 15 pemenang Masing-masing pemenang akan mendapatkan satu jersey original dari Moreland Futsal Club. Syaratnya sangat gampang, langsung saja follow akun Instagram ini dan akan dipilih selama 5 hari ke depan. Jadi tunggu apa lagi? Let's go!
I grew up with low self-esteem. It was me and my mama just us in the trauma. Hands up if you know what I mean. I see you, I feel you. I want you to know that you're not alone. I know what it's like not to have a home. Feel like I live in the end zone. I'm the one leading the drive. I'm riding around in a Benzo. Left the excuses behind. Now I'm the illest violinist alive. I took the pain and I thrive. But look at me now.
Welcome back. Timeout called there by Northern Phoenix, Tyler Lewis and Mohammed Fatia also being coloured in the box there. Very close one there by Nikki Gallant. Oh no, May O'Brien scoring the game. It actually is a goal straight off timeout. Never mind. No celebrations there, but straight off a side ball. May O'Brien scoring the first goal. Caught us off guard here. For some reason, I didn't thought that was going to go in. My apologies for the Northern Phoenix fans, but didn't really see too much celebration coming from May O'Brien. I don't think she even knew. And the whistle wasn't called either.
I want to do it so much. I'm so sick of seeing this. Yeah.
Coming in charging again, May O'Brien. Quick to move things along. Tori Martello fires away from long range. Quick release from Bradley. Long throw towards Jess out. Couldn't find it. Carla D'Alessandro. 2-1, a very close affair now. They've finally got themselves back in the game, Northern Phoenix. Absolutely challenging Melbourne AQ at the moment. Regrouped, trained hard throughout the week. Back heel pass from Mary Hugh Beek wasn't successful towards Lucy Raymer, but they win themselves a corner kick. Yamashita was the target there. Here's Al.
So much money for doing interviews and stuff like that. It was beautiful. It was beautiful.
Just under 7 minutes to go. 2-1 on the scoreboard. Here's Hugh Beek. Yardo looks to find Galanos. Overlapping run from Miller Best, but she runs out of room. And Hugh Beek will take this one in for Melbourne AQ on this side of the screen. Yamashita to Al. No option forward for Jess Al, so Hugh Beek, lay it back to Jess Al. Bit of a 1-2, cutback is in, saved by Yardo. Wonderful reflexes. Claps from the bench. Moe Fatea, the coach, loving the defensive work from his team. Oh! No defensive work required on that occasion as Lucy Raymer curled it into the back of the nets. Goal scored by number 14, Lucy Raymer. So many highlight reel opportunity in this game. Lucy Raymer, acute angle, but she was able to execute it so well. Created a 2-goal buffer now, Melbourne IQ. Northern Phoenix did a wonderful job from the timeout break to get themselves their first goal. Brilliant work from Tyler Lewis to call the timeout when it mattered, and the set piece paid off. Corner kick on the left side for Melbourne IQ. Raymer leaves it behind for Jess out. Jess passing everyone in the team now to Ubeck on her left. Saved by Elisa Yardo. Last touch by Northern Phoenix. Melbourne IQ quick to move the corner kick, and Mary Ubeck overcooked that one. To Galanos. Smart play by winning the ball against Raymer. There was no opportunity for reset here, Northern Phoenix. 3-1 on the scoreboard. Got to give credit to their defending here, but they've tried to find a way to score a goal. Annabelle Mergianos provided a little bit of space there, but the ball veering towards her wasn't the best to retrieve it. Side ball for Raku. 3-1 on the scoreboard. Jessal scoring the first for Melbourne IQ, then it was Mary Ubeck, and the third goal coming from Lucy Raymer. Here's Miko Yamashita. Save just on the right side for Lisa Yardo. O'Brien. Mergianos hugging the left side. Mergianos find O'Brien on the right side. Looking to find Ubeck with no success. Back to Galanos. Cut off there by Yamashita. The ball momentarily. Yamashita comes and collects. On the move. Opening up the play. There. Heals it, hope for the best. A yellow. To Miko Yamashita. Mary O'Brien. Go long, low, on target. Ubeck. Up to lay it off. And a corner kick. Scoring her second goal in the dying moments of the first half. Too much time and to Mary Ubeck. We're going to take a break, half time in the second half to anywhere.
Halo, salam olahraga untuk seluruh pencinta futsal di Indonesia. Kami dari Moreland Futsal Club dan Series Futsal, di mana akan dipilih 15 pemenang. Masing-masing pemenang akan mendapatkan satu jersey original dari Moreland Futsal Club. Ya, sangat gampang, langsung saja follow akun Instagram ini dan akan dipilih selama 5 hari ke depan. Jadi tunggu apa lagi?
I grew up with low self-esteem. Me and my mom, hands up if you know what I mean. I see you, I feel you. I want you to know that you're not alone. I know what it's like not to have a home. Feel like I live in the end zone. I'm the one leading the drive. Riding around in a Benzo. Left the excuses behind. Now I'm the illest violinist alive. I took the pain and I thrive. But look at me now.
A good footballer has to be intelligent. The very fast, and you have to think. You don't have time, you don't have a space. They have to enjoy the game. This finally, futsal or football or basketball or tennis, it's only a game, so they have to enjoy. If they don't enjoy the game, they don't improve. No, they know that we know as coaches that every day is good for improving your level, so you have to work hard every day. It's detailed, it's important for improve your career. The group is the key of success. If you don't have a union group, you can win some matches, you can win some tournaments, but finally you don't win the World Cup or you don't win the European Championship. You need a strong group and everybody go in the same direction. The futsal is totally different than in Europe or in other countries. I think there are good levels here in Australia. There are good players. So.
Getting it all confused here. 4-1. Mary Hubeek scoring that last second goal with about 2 seconds to go in the final moments of the first half. Appreciate your company wherever you're watching, and do apologise for the stream. It's just not working well for us this evening. We did try to reset the system, but it's just not our night here in terms of the stream. So hopefully we can re-watch this. We need to come back. It's just me. Players just stop momentarily. I think it's just something happened off the court that we just needed to resolve at the moment. Play resume. Jessel firing on the right side. How many times have we seen that? That's her sweet spot on that right side. I think they're waiting for the team to switch over and score from left to right. How many times have we seen highlights reel of Jessel scoring from that sweet little pocket on the right? First goal was by Jessel, then it was Mary Hubeek, Lucy Raymer to follow, and as mentioned, Mary Hubeek scoring her second for Northern Phoenix. It was May O'Brien who scored the first goal for Phoenix from away, and Western United to close up round 7 action. If you've just joined us, Thornbury United winning the first game against Eastern FC 1-0. And Heidelberg United losing against Carlton Heart 6-1. railing and this chain that's been connected to the ceiling right now. There's 2 of them or 3 of them along the halfway line. It's been causing havoc in the first game. Danny Petreska and Selena Danilis. As Hugh Big wins a ball back, looking to toe poke it. Nothing to prevail there. Every time it's hit this little chain, I'm not sure what it usually connects to. But somehow it's been causing havoc in terms of the passage of play. D'Alessandro won the ball. And May O'Brien was able to collect it back. Side ball for Melbourne Acu on the right side. Ow. Finds Ubik on her left. Back to Jess out. Christine Hanna got it covered. So Jess out, saying it was a Phoenix ball, but referee probably saw something else different. De Cruz looking for Hugh Beak. Miller Best accidentally left it behind. Had O'Brien on her left, didn't use her as an option. A little bit of a rush ball and has given the ball away to Melbourne Acu. Here's Al. Looking for the run with Jacinta De Cruz. And Jess Al finds a way to the back of the net. She scores her second for tonight. End-to-end play, counter-attack action. And Jess Al creating another buffer, 5-1. Goal scored by number 7, Jessica Al. Jess Al, unstoppable. Somehow finds a way to win the ball. Passes almost every single player on the court and even the goalkeeper. As a goalkeeper, Lisiado, you have Jess Al in front of you. You do all you can. Jess Al sneaks through somehow. She reads you like a book. She's really gone through all the pages, all the chapters. And she knows exactly how you're going to go in. So many years, so many futsal minutes to Jess Al. So many different situations. She knows and reads the play so well. One of the challenging things as a keeper, and even as collectively as a team, to defend Jess Al. When you do, it's the little wins, and you do put that on the book going, I stopped Jess Al today. That's why she's on the Futsaroos team representing Australia. As Yamashita looking to find herself on the scoreboard tonight. Rayma. I'll slow it down a little bit here. They'll build the play against Melbourne Acu. Yamashita turn was wonderful. There's the score. Miko Yamashita. Wonderful pass towards direction. She turned, better opponent, and got herself on the scoreboard. Melbourne Acu on fire here in the second half. Goal scored by number 8, Miko Yamashita. Here's Hugh Bacon lurking inside the D. 3 Northern Phoenix jumpers surrounding her. Still drawing a corner kick. (6-1) at the moment. Northern Phoenix May O'Brien, the solo goal scorer. Ow. Northern Phoenix have got them get themselves back in the game. They played so well in the first half. Can't let the scoreboard pressure get to their heads. We knew it was going to be tough before coming into the game, going up against Melbourne Acute. The underdogs in this game. They've defended well. There's times where you're just a bit unlucky. If you're one-on-one against the likes of Jessau and Miko Yamashita, can't let those players loose, can't provide them any time or space. They will punish you in any way or form. Hardly almost faultless here. Galanos. Not sure what the target was, but Jessau read it well. Intercepted the pass. Raymer goes to a right to Yamashita. Oh, Yamashita lurking in the right side of the back post. Every play on the court right now for Melbourne IQ is on the scoreboard. Oh, except for goalkeeper Danielle Bradley. Nikki Galanos under pressure. Ball is still kept alive, but eventually out of bounds for a Melbourne IQ side ball. As you can see in the background, Western United warming up for their game against Fitzroy. That is coming right after this. Final game of round 7. Game of the round. Western United drew to Melbourne IQ last week. And Fitzroy defeated Northern Phoenix. Big game ahead to close up tonight. Here's Raymer. Yamashita. Ubik in the center of the court. Just out. Yamashita keeping the ball alive. Oh, somehow she did it cleverly. Raymer. Too much mustard. She sometimes forgets what her own strength is. Ow. Raymer. Ball intended towards Jessau. Melbourne IQ will be their 6th win of the season after this. Only conceded 3. This will be their 4th goal of the season. They've scored 34 before coming into this game. Quick release from Iardo. Dangerous move. Nikki Galanos couldn't keep the ball alive. Ubik. To the other number 7, Jessau. Yamashita kicks it into Chloe Martello, who collects it. Raymer comes back, defending the ball. Right by the camera angle side. Melbourne IQ. Scoring, I would say, I'm going to refresh my wee froth and see how many goals they've scored this season so far. Here's Jessau through the middle of the court, lays it off to Mary Ubik. And the angle's been cut off there by Alyssa Iardo. Corner kick for Melbourne IQ on the right side. Raymer to Jessau. Ubik finds Yamashita on the left. Back to Al. It's hit the post. Ball is still kept alive. And Miko Yamashita finishes it off on her hat trick. Goal scored by number 8, Miko Yamashita. A second half all going one way, and that's to Melbourne IQ. 7 goals to 1. My apologies. It's the second goal for Miko Yamashita. For some reason I thought she scored 2 already. Big on her left. I want to go here in this game. 7-1 on the scoreboard. Still trying to work out the YouTube stream. Not working well for us tonight. A few technical difficulties that we'll try to work on. And Miato, desperate save right on the line. Release to Annabelle Mergianos. Still a Phoenix ball. So 34 goals score total for Melbourne IQ. The goal before that would have been their 35th goal. Northern Phoenix. Only one win to their name this season. They face off against Northern Phoenix next week. That could be an opportunity for another win for them. But Thornbury, of their 2 back-to-back wins, could be 3. Melbourne IQ will have a late game next Sunday evening against Carlton Heart as they play the late game. After that, they've got Thornbury, Eastern FC, and somehow the fixtures have reset it and they'll play Northern Phoenix again. Very bizarre fixture. I don't know if that's going to change again. Northern Phoenix calling the timeout break. We'll take a break ourselves and we'll see in the final moments of this game right after this.
And everybody go in the same direction. The futsal is totally different than in Europe or in other countries. I think there are good levels here in Australia. There are good players, so they have to work hard and maybe in the future Australia is in the top.
Welcome back. A timeout called by Northern Phoenix. As they trail 7 goals to 1. They did have a goal from the last timeout from a set piece, but perhaps this time round, Melbourne IQ keeping a close eye on that and denying another opportunity here. As you can see, Fitzroy in the all black on the left side of your screen, just on the far side of the court there, warming up, and Western United also warming up on the right side there. Final game of round 7. Ubik wants to find Jessau. On her right, has it trickled in by Carla D'Alessandro. Ubik to Al to Carla D'Alessandro. 8-1 the goal, the score. Goal scored by number 5, Carla D'Alessandro. 8-1, the result that Melbourne IQ will be pretty happy with. Will there be another goal coming from Northern Phoenix? Well, Melbourne IQ have made it just almost impossible since their first goal for Northern Phoenix to find any inkling of hope tonight. Here's D'Alessandro again. Denied by Iado. Yamashita comes in to collect. Miller Best, far end, didn't reach her. De Cruz got in her way. Mergiana's got there. Blocked there by Mary Hubig. Counter-attack is on for Melbourne IQ. Hubig on her left. And it's gone in. Another counter-attack goal for Melbourne IQ. See the wonderful run from Mary Hubig, and she unlocks on her left. Goal scored by number 77, Mary Hubig. 9-1 on the scoreboard. Will it go to double digits? We've seen that happen before. Mary Hubig on fire tonight on the left side. So Melbourne IQ 10-0 against Thornbury. 11-0 against Eastern FC. So 2 big wins that's led to double digits, and this might be their third. Here's Best. It's dispossessed there by Mary Hubig. Miller Best hugging the right side of the court, and Mary Hubig is absolutely not letting Miller Best any way through. Creating the block, the brick wall. Mergianos to O'Brien, the only goal scorer here for Northern Phoenix tonight. Intended target was Christine Hanna. Miller Best coming from the back. Gotta be careful there. Mary Hubig wins the ball again. Miller Best wants to win it back. And Iado putting her body on the line. Quick release to Mergianos. Still going hard here, Northern Phoenix. They've been trailing all night long. Just going to play to the end here. Here's Bradley. Haven't been tested much tonight. Her team is really backed her, counting off all the passes and defending in numbers. Here's Yamashita to Al. Raymer still holding the ball. Mergianos won it, but really no options forward. Miller Best making the run right down the right side. 2 against 1, and Melbourne IQ wins the ball back. Yellow card given to Annabelle Mergianos. Things are getting a little bit heated out there. Going to keep you cool. Frustrations around. I would be too if I was losing by 8 goals. Here's Jessau. De Cruz! It deflected in! They might give it a Jacinta though. And they do. And a wonderful assist from Jessau. Goal scored by number 6, Jacinta De Cruz. Welcome back to Futsal. Jacinta molding her way through the Melbourne IQ brand and creating more depth. She's got her name on the scoreboard, so is Miko Yamashita, Jessau, Lucy Raymer, Miko Yamashita. The only person that hasn't, Carla D'Alessandro. So I think everybody has scored a goal tonight for Melbourne IQ. From the sidelines, a yellow card given to Tyler Lewis, the manager for Northern Phoenix. Stop clock territory now. Here's Al. Yamashita. Iato. O'Brien on the right side. Passes to Cruz. Still O'Brien. And Bradley clears it away out of danger. Side ball for Phoenix. It's gone to double digits now. The third time this season for Melbourne Acu. Martello. Merigianos. Gone wide to the left. Here's Iato. Galanos. Intercepted there by Al to Hubig. She'll turn. Back heels it to Al. But Yamashita collects it. Referee just having a little bit of word there to Tyler Lewis, who just seems a little bit frustrated right now. They've just stopped the play. Long throw to Mergianos. Here's Jess out. To Lucy Raymer. Just gotta can hold on to here. Every player still playing to the final whistle still. It's not over until we hear the siren. Teams are still being vocal. Melbourne Acu, though, bouncing back from last week's draw against Western United, so will be their 6th win of the season. As they go up against Carlton Hart next week. Final moments of the game here. First half was a very close encounter, but Melbourne Acu was able to find their way back and get their kicking boots on. Just dominating in the second half. It's just a matter of waiting for the final siren now. Ball goes out of play. Galanos. The final passage of play here. Congratulations to Melbourne Acu. Their 6th win of the season and defeating Northern Phoenix 10-1. We'll bring you a player of the match interview after this, and don't go anywhere. Western United up against Fitzroy for the final game of round 7.
Halo, salam olahraga untuk seluruh pencinta futsal di
For the post-match interview, I'm here from Melbourne IQ, Danielle Bradley. Danielle, what a game. First half was a tricky one, but you managed to finish it off in the second half.
Yeah, it's one of those games that if you don't come out, firing at the beginning, any team is still competitive, and they scored quite early on. So yeah, it was stealing the nerves at half time, and coming back a bit stronger, and it all kind of fell together.
How's it feel to be on a bigger court? Is it more keeping your toes, or focus on the ball? Because anything can happen really, and shots could get fired from any angle.
Yeah, I actually way prefer over the small court, to be honest. I think it's international size basically, so the girls can actually properly play the ball around, do the movements and things like that. So I've really been enjoying it. Yeah.
And the return of Jacinta de Cruz for Melbourne IQ, scoring a goal too. How's it feel to play with her again?
It's good. Hopefully she stays. Obviously we're missing Sophie and a couple others tonight. So I think she's a fantastic player. So hopefully she'll be back.
With that, it did feel like a little bit of a kind of Melbourne Evo, return Miller Best, you're playing against. So it's kind of like different with these team colours. But how do you feel now with ACU in this season? Do you feel more comfortable representing the brand of ACU?
It's been a really good season. Like me and Sophie both said, we both really enjoyed the club. Like the culture's good, our trainings have been good. Everyone's got really a lot of respect for each other. So it's nice. Winning's nice. Yeah, it's been fun.
Congratulations once again. It's a pleasure to have your company again with a post-match interview, and hope to see you back here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
A good futsal player has to be intelligent. It's the most important quality in a futsal player, because in futsal play is very fast, and you have to think really fast. You don't have time, you don't have space. They have to enjoy the game. Finally, futsal or football or basketball or tennis, it's only a game, so they have to enjoy. If they don't enjoy the game, they don't improve. No? They know that we know as coaches that every day is good for improving your level, so you have to work hard every day. It's detailed, it's important.
Joined here by coach from Northern Phoenix, Tyler Lewis. Just your thoughts on the game, Tyler?
Really good job. Him and Jess have led that team from bottom of the table to now fighting for a title. So
Promising signs. The first half, you really shut down a lot of those passes, as you mentioned, in the middle. It's just the second half, they kind of came out more second best with the counter attack.
yeah, it's after last week's performance, I think we definitely come out to make a point that no, we're going to display effort. However, I think it got into our heads a little bit towards at halftime, and we just didn't play like we should have been. Like the girls literally said, "Oh, we've defended really well. Job's not over." It's tough because was it 4-1 at halftime, or 3-1 at halftime, and then to get blown out 10-1. It's kind of disappointing in the same respect, but there are massive positive signs there.
Thanks again for your time, Tyler, and the inside of your game performance tonight. Thanks again.
Thanks, Han. Appreciate it. Enjoy.
Thank you.
pencinta futsal di Indonesia. Kami dari Moreland Futsal Club dan Series Futsal akan mengadakan giveaway, di mana akan dipilih 15 pemenang. Masing-masing pemenang akan mendapatkan satu jersey original dari Moreland Futsal Club. Syaratnya sangat gampang, langsung saja follow akun Instagram ini dan akan dipilih selama 5 hari ke depan. Jadi tunggu apa lagi? Let's go!
I grew up with low self-esteem. It was me and my mama, just us in the trauma. Hands up if you know what I mean. I see you, I feel you. I want you to know that you're not alone. I know what it's like not to have a home. Feel like I live in the end zone. I'm on the other trophy. I'm running around in a men's zone. Let me excuses behind now. The illest by living the lie. I need to pain and I fight. Look at me now.
A good futsal player has to be intelligent. It's the most important quality in a futsal player because in futsal play is very fast, and you have to think really fast. You don't have time, you don't have space. They have to enjoy the game. This finally futsal or football or basketball or tennis, it's only a game, so they have to enjoy. If they don't enjoy the game, they don't improve. No, they know that we know as coaches that every day is good for improving your level, so you have to work hard every day. Each detail, it's important for improve your career. The group is the key of success. If you don't have a union group, you can win some matches, you can win some tournaments, but finally you don't win the World Cup or you don't win the European Championship. You need a strong group and everybody go in the same direction. The futsal is totally different than in Europe or in other countries. I think there are good levels here in Australia. There are good players, so they have to work hard and maybe in the future Australia is in the top.
Welcome everyone to the final game of round 7. Western United up against Fitzroy. In the all green tonight, all black. Fitzroy kicking from left to right of your screen. For Fitzroy this evening, the 5 up 13, Claudia Frascalza. In goals, Elizabeth. For Western United, number 2, Amanda Oraha. Number 17, Balkis Jaron Hayek. Also on the bench this evening for Western United will be Dimos. Paper. For last round, 2 result. Hoping to get a 5th win. Also 1 draw as if you just the results for the first couple of Eastern. There was a fun. United big win against Northern Phoenix. Final result for that game was this. We hope to be game of the round. Stream, I'm afraid, have just been a little bit not cooperating with us tonight, so hopefully game. But I'm sure to win initial 3. For Skulls. Fires it straight into Beck Davies. She'll have another crack at it here. It's back to McClure. Eventually cleared away by Oraha. Back to McClure. Eventually cleared away by Oraha. Fitzroy this evening. Hogan. Nisho. On the other side for Western United, I think. Nice. Teams are notorious for building veer as wide as possible and then cut it back. It's the journey of the game. Much here. McClure wins a ball for Roy. Soul. Pascalzo comes in. Gets dispossessed there by Waljaran. Scalzo. To Rowan. Still sticking around for the final game. If you've been here all night. A little bit tricky here in the stadium. There's not too much sitting, it's almost BYO chair. But people are loving the right side just by the entrance. It gives it a little bit more of a vantage point. A few of the fans have been. Fitzroy. Lara Al-Hayek. Save. Scars back to McClure. Up by there by Lara Al-Hayek, who goes long, not too long for Amanda Oraha to reach. Diana for as we see Claudia Damazi the first time on the court here for Western United. Layla Abdulatif standing up, just about to get ready to sub herself on for Darren. Comes Layla. Get it eventually, bit of a 1-2. Allerton wins the ball back. Dangerous ball in front of goal. Eventually cleared away though. Trying to fix this microphone that's near us here. Long throw from Al Hayek towards Damazi. Trying to find a way past McClure. Fitzroy quick on the move. Lara Al Hayek somehow finds a way to block it right on in the edge of the D. Damazi making a run. Rowan takes a break. On comes number 3, Sarah Richardson. Returning to futsal. We did play a few games last season. It's good to see her back in the Fitzroy colours playing for SFV while she was missing for a few seasons. And for futsal, if you miss 1 or 2 seasons, it feels like a lifetime. Davies to Damazi. Davies on her left. Goes wide. Clarissa Allerton making the run down the left. Didn't use her as an option. Here's Frascalzo to Richardson. Pass cut off there by Allerton. And Richo can reset here. Chips it over past Allerton towards Frascalzo. Fending off a defender there. Attempts to cut it in. Abdul Latif got cheers from the bench. Al Hayek had to dive. So far, quite a clean game. Only one foul, I believe, that's been called there by the referee. Other than that, still quite a... I don't know how Frascalzo managed to stand up again. Just taking a moment there to... Just having a little bit of breather here. Built by muscle, these players, these futsal players. The court is not a soft landing whatsoever. One of those things similar to AFL. You got to learn how to land if you've been tackled in that manner. And if you fall awkwardly, it could cause perhaps a season-defying injury. Still 0-0 on the scoreboard. Al Hayek got that covered, looking for Damazi on the run on the right side. Frascalzo, Claudia Frascalzo. Dimos asking for on the right side. Opts to go back. Jella Dimos haven't had much possession yet since she's come on. Double substitution for Western United. Stella Nissen and Taylor Halabi. In lieu of Claudia Damazi and Layla Abdul Latif. Bit of fresh legs on the scene here for Western United. Is Richo. Finds Frascalzo. Lays it back to Richo. Retreats back to McClure. Frascalzo receiving a lot of possession tonight. They eventually go out of bounds for a Western United side ball. On the far end of the court, Beck Davies to bring it in. Here's Abdul Latif. Oh no, she never went off the court. My apologies. I think it was Allerton that is having a break at the moment. Just about 9 minutes remaining here in the half. Yeah, a few technical difficulties throughout the night with the stream just not going in the way to plan, so hopefully it all saves and we have this for replay further on, but WeFroth app is still at your fingertips and that will provide you with all the live information of every foul, every goal and every time out. Scalzo waiting for artillery. Turns. Managed to get a foot on it anyway. Quick release. Abdulatif trying something creative towards Taylor Halabi, who was a little bit under pressure there. So what the better play was just to stop the movement, reset the play, wait for players to get themselves in situations and into position. Dimos switches it to Richardson for Scalzo. Cut back was denied there, and for Scalzo falling to ground again. Referee just stops momentarily to see if she's okay. Calling the coach over. Not sure what exactly happened in that kind of last passage of play. It's just a hard knock against Beck Davies once again. Beck Davies looks like she's out for blood. Hopefully it's not the end for Claudia Friscalzo. She's able to walk it back to her bench, so Diana just takes her place momentarily. Hopefully it's not the end of the game for Claudia Friscalzo. Seven minutes 25 on the clock here until the half time. 0-0 on the scoreboard. Corner kick here as game is just about to resume. Ball is chipped high towards Diana Friscalzo. Looks to find Dimos on the boundary. And Clarissa Allerton back on the court here for Western United. Halabi to Abdulatif. To Allerton. Halabi under pressure. And Allerton, desperation to get the ball out of danger. The air towards Dimos. Foul there against Neve Naklua. And a free kick given here to Western United. It's Abdulatif. Tiff makes a break. And Araha takes her place here on the court for Western United. Allerton couldn't find McClure. Bit of friendly fire. Richardson falls to ground. A lot of bodies colliding everywhere. And a free kick given to Fitzroy. Richardson. Rowan lurking on the left. Plays it through the middle for Scalzo. Pitches the ball forward towards Richardson, who was lurking in deep inside the D. Richardson, it's hit the side netting. And it's a throw in for Western United by keeper Lara Al Hayek. Here's Allerton. She's split towards Nissen. A lot of high press here coming from Fitzroy. Raha wasn't able to keep the ball alive for Western United. 0-0. 4 minutes 40 on the clock. 5 minutes 40 on the clock. Or somewhere around there. Rowan. Oh, to McClure. Right idea on her left. It's missed the mark. Quick release from Al Hayek to Allerton. Raha holding the ball to Halabi. High press again from Friscalzo. Oh! Alicia Rowan breaks the deadlock for Fitzroy from range. And she's beaten Lara Al Hayek and Fitzroy up 1-0. Goal scored by number 5, Alicia Rowan. It was just a loose ball from Alicia Rowan. She came and took that opportunity. Stay composed in front of goal. I think it was Lara El Hayek that just wasn't set up the way she wanted. The ball slipped through in the near post on the left side. Fitzroy able to get themselves on the scoreboard first tonight against Western United. Might be sensing a brew of Western United calling a timeout break. Ball turned over there, Sarah Richardson.
Timeout, Western.
There is a timeout called there. Western United will take a break. Plenty to come right after this.
Coaches that every day is good for improve your level, so you have to work hard every day. It's detail, it's important for improve your career. The group is the key of success. If you don't have a union group, you can win some matches, you can win some tournaments, but finally you don't win the World Cup or you don't win the European Championship. You need a strong group and everybody go in the same direction. The futsal is totally different than in Europe or in other countries. I think there are good levels here in Australia. There are good players, so they have to work hard and maybe in the future Australia is in the top.
We're back. A timeout called by Western United. They try to get themselves back in the game. Where will the equaliser come from? Muljaran back on the court. Allerton got tripped from behind, appealing for a free kick. Tensions are rising up here. And the temperatures are rising. So she does get it. It's her between her and Beck Davies. I have a feeling she's going to lay it off to Beck Davies on her right. No, lays it off. Doesn't go to Beck Davies at all. Well, Jaron under pressure there by Claudia Friscalzo, but it's still a Western United ball. Well, Jaron short to Davies. Firing shot. It's gone wide to the right. 1-0. Leisha Rowan broken the deadlock here. She was able to get her name on the scoreboard for Fitzroy. Throw through the middle. Friscalzo is back on the court. Claudia, that is, for Fitzroy. Just have a moment just to make sure her injury was all right. Long throw again from Lizea to Rowan. Headers it. Collected there by Al Hayek. Raha under pressure by Diana Friscalzo. Diana Claudia. Package for Fitzroy. One cannot play without the other. Toe poke there from Claudia Friscalzo. Some of the calls not going their way. They still lead by 1 goal. Davies firing shot again. But it's just gone wide to the right. Haven't had too much of her strikes be on target. Raha. Well, Joan comes in with a little bit of artillery, but it's still a Fitzroy ball. Diana Friscalzo will bring it in for Fitzroy. Lays it back to Claudia Friscalzo. Passes well, Joan with a little bit of speed through the corridor to McClure. On target, low ball. Quick release from Al Hayek. Asking way too much from Allerton. She still keeps the ball alive. 3 Fitzroy players behind Clarissa Allerton. Left boot. Lizzie got a fingertip on it. And a corner kick for Western United. No time left to call it. 1-0 here, half time in the final half of round 7 coming right after this. Don't go anywhere.
They have to enjoy the game. This finally futsal or football or basketball or tennis, it's only a game, so they have to enjoy. If they don't enjoy the game, they don't improve. No, they know that we know as coaches that every day is good for improving your level. So you have to work hard every day. It's detail. It's important for improve your career. The group is the key of success. If you don't have a union group, you can win some matches, you can win some tournaments, but finally you don't win the World Cup or you don't win the European Championship. You need a strong group and everybody go in the same direction. The futsal is totally different than in Europe or in other countries. I think there are good levels here in Australia. There are good players, so they have to work hard and maybe in the future Australia is in the top.
Welcome back to the final half, round 7 action. It's Sunday evening futsal. It's Series Futsal Victoria Women's 2025.1 season. Fitzroy currently leading by 1 goal scored by number 5, Alicia Rowan. Western United in the green still yet to score. Kickoff is just about underway here for the second half. We just need a ball in the centre of the court to kick things off here. Fitzroy and the All Black will commence the second half for us here. Will they continue on and get the crucial 3 points? Will move them to second spot. Or will Western United fight back? Anything can happen here. Long throw from Lizzie Fizzy, 32, towards Rowan, who at many times have used her height to her advantage and have scored many goals from a header. But tonight she's got it with her boot. Nissen putting a little pressure there. And Rowan trying to draw in a corner kick. That's a Western United ball for Lara Al Hayek, who ups to go long towards Nissen. Almost keeper to keeper. Richardson chips it. Couldn't keep the ball inside the white line for Fitzroy. Davies curls it. Richo got there first. It's going to go back to Lara Al Hayek. Only a few losses so far for Fitzroy is against Melbourne at Q. Very close wins. Fitzroy. The biggest win, though, was last week against Northern Phoenix, 11-0. The battle between the two, number 23, Diana Frascalzo, and Stella Nissen. Corner kick. Oh, Layla Abdulatif. Getting inches closer here, Western United. They're brewing for their first goal. Just a moment stoppage here. Stella Nissen. Claudia Damasi asking for it. It's going to go all the way back to Abdul Latif, to Beck Davies. To Damasi, gets tripped by Diana Frascalzo. And a free kick given just in the edge of the D here, and a chance for Western United. Beck Davies. It's got Diana Frascalzo and Alicia Rowan in front of her in the wall. Damasi on her left, Abdul Latif on her right. Oh, and it's last momently touched there by Liz. Corner kick. Fitzroy has still got their structure set. And Beck Davies under pressure there by Diana Frascalzo. We've got no option but to play it out. Neve McClure back on the court for Fitzroy. Will take the side ball here for her team. To Lizzie Fizzy. Rowan! Oh, and it's saved there by Lara Al-Hayek. Rowan wanting her second goal of tonight. She scored the first. Here's Richo. Back to Diana Frascalzo. They're looking for the high balls tonight, which have really caught a lot of keepers off guard. We saw from Phoenix, Alyssa Yardo did struggle a little bit with the high balls. Same was Paige Daly. Could be a right idea, because sometimes you do forget as a keeper where the goal ended up and where you're positioned. Damasi's just on the ground from that last stoppage. A lot of bodies flying everywhere. I think she got hit in the face or the mouth in that last collision. Just making sure she's not bleeding. She's just going to walk it off here, Claudia Damasi. Davies opts to find a Raha on her right to Taylor Halabi. Davies to Araha. It's dispossessed there by McClure. I reckon Davies can do it. Oh, opts to find Damasi on her left. Right idea. And Damasi might just sub herself off just to make sure she's got her bleeding all under wraps as well. Jaron comes on the court. Rowan. Davies had to clear it away. 1-0, still the scoreboard here. Just under 18 minutes remaining. Well, Jaron opts just to go wide with a wild shot from down back. Long ball from Lizea. Al-Hayek into the breadbasket. Raha to Jaron. Bit of a 1-2. Raha on her left. Not there by Richardson. Still a Western United ball. Rowan keeping it alive, but eventually out of bounds for a Fitzroy side ball. Rowan. Back to McClure. Frascalzo. Thought her player was on the mark on the left side. Davies. Raha looking for options, nothing forward. Opts to retreat back to Davies. And Halabi hoping the ball was going to veer left. Angela Dimos on the court in lieu of Alicia Rowan. Richo to Frascalzo, passes, almost passes Beck Davies. Davies trying to flick it towards Halabi. Just a moment in the game where I haven't found too much connection and haven't been able to keep possession of the ball. Richardson, even though got tackled there by Oraha. Scales on the left. Richardson bombs into the backside of Araha. Side ball again here for Fitzroy. Retreats back to Lizea, the goalkeeper. She can unlock and fire from here. And have to outstretch Lara Al Hayek. Corner kick for Fitzroy on the right side. Richo asking for it. She eventually goes that way, flicks it. Too much mustard behind the ball. Fitzroy attacking in numbers. Allerton back on the court for Western United. Foul against Sarah Richardson. And Western United get a free kick by the halfway line. There's Taylor Halabi just tying up her boots there. Maybe Clarissa Allerton will be the one taking the free kick. It's now able to find Balkispo Jaron. Lizea opts to go long again towards McClure, who was under pressure by two Western United players. McClure firing shot from range. Here's Jaron. Western United is just going to get a little bit closer towards goal. They're just firing shots from really anywhere. Lizea haven't been challenged, as opposed to Lara Al Hayek, who've had so many firing shots coming her way in this game. Welcome to the stream, Adam Palombi. Lizea! Wonderful goal and a goalkeeper goal. Lizzie Fizzy is on the scoreboard. Firing shot. Ain't nothing stopping that. Lizzie Fizzy, 32, stepping up. Goal by Lizzie, number 32. If you're not frothing, surely you're frothing now. Lizea showing absolutely everybody here how it's done. Wow. It is so accurate, Lizea's shots. And it's so hard as a goalkeeper sometimes to stop it from making its way in. Gee, 2-0 on the scoreboard. Fitzroy on top. Western United, a lot of work to be done here in the next 12 minutes or so. We don't often see Liz shooting goals, but when he does, goalkeeper goal is always special. And she's, I would say at the moment, one of the best in the competition as a goalkeeper to score goals in that fashion. About a 6-goal average per season for Lizzie Fizzy. Here she is again. Retreats back to her hands. Long throw towards Friscalzo. Dimos to Richardson. And Lizzie Fizzy trying to get a few of us, and I think she managed to get a shuttlecock off the side of the edge here. Thanks for that, Liz. It's been stuck on the side of the arena for some time. Anyone missing a shuttlecock if you're playing badminton here in Darebin Community Sports Centre? We just found one, thanks to Liz. Abdul Latif struggling to keep the ball alive for Western United. And a Fitzroy side ball, Richo to bring it in. Chips it over towards Friscalzo. Allerton got there first. Bit of miscommunication between Abdul Latif and Allerton. Neither of them wanted to retreat. Richo to McClure. Demazi. Too heavy on the ball there. And Friscalzo eventually cleared a ball away. Less than 10 minutes remaining. 2-0 on the scoreboard. The first score was for Alicia Rowan, number 5 for Fitzroy, and the second to Liz Ayer. Long throw again. Dimas. Ball was too heavy for her to control. So Fitzroy will go against Heidelberg United next round. And Western United will go up against Eastern 1-0 FC. Abdul Latif to Demazi. Here's back Davies! Gone wide to the right. Great movement. Abdul Latif to Demazi to Davies. Davies was under pressure there by Friscalzo. Al Hayek opts to go short to Allerton as they build up the play. Western United. Back to Lara Al Hayek. Runs Demazi through the centre of the court. Still Demazi. Friscalzo won the ball, but referee have caught it a foul. Appealing to the referee. Even a few of the coaching staff from the Fitzroy bench have shown their anger towards the referee as well. And they've just had to move on. Here's Davies. Up to Allerton on her left. And her strike goes left. Dumas back on the bench. On comes Rowan. Free kick given to Lara Al Hayek, who quickly moves along to Davies. Ball makes its way to McClure and defended away by Clarissa Allerton. Still anybody's game. Fitzroy managed to keep on hold of this lead, 2-0. This win will bump Western United off the second spot. Here's Davies, it's hit the crossbar. She's been so unlucky tonight here, Beck Davies. Plenty of opportunity. Really has missed the mark. If only 3 of those goals have gone in. Rowan. Gianna came in, so did Beck Davies. Charging in hard. Fitzroy side ball right in front of your vision here. Claudia Friscalzo takes a break. On comes Sarah Richardson. Good rotation occurring here for Fitzroy tonight. Utilising their bench well. utilising some of their younger players like Agela Dimos. We've seen that in the past where Steph Vonia have got a lot of game time. Other crucial players missing tonight for Fitzroy would be Chloe Dranotsky and Romy Heasley, Danny Galuccio, just to name a few. And for Western United, Louisa Verratti, usually in their rotation, not available this evening. And so is Ada and Yaron Sargan. But plenty of players on the bench. Scalzo, almost leaving behind. Nissen didn't want to go heavily into that ball. Richardson opts to find Rowan, who didn't get there in time. Here's Davies, tries to cut it in. It's covered by Lizea. Not only can score goals, but can save them as well. Just over 5 minutes remaining in the game. Western United need to act, and they need to act now. Allerton trying everything, throwing everything on the plate. Defending in numbers again, Fitzroy. They've been doing it all night. Not making it easy at all for Western United to find a passage through. Hasn't been really, haven't opened up the players here, Western United. It's Taylor Halabi back on the court. Jess Halabi, the other sister, watching along. Happy birthday. Huge milestone for Jess Halabi. Huge fan of Taylor Halabi. Not sure if she's in the stadium at the moment. Perhaps she is, if not, watching at home.
Timeout, Western.
Western United calling a timeout break, and we'll see you in the final moments of the game after this. Don't go anywhere.
A strong group, and everybody go in the same direction. The futsal is totally different than in Europe or in other countries. I think there are good levels here in Australia. There are good players, so they have to work hard, and maybe in the future Australia is in the top.
Timeout called by Western United as Taylor Halabi just behind the ball now, resuming play. Thanks for joining us wherever you're watching, on YouTube, on We Froth. I'm sure a lot of you are frothing tonight, especially Adam Palombi. If he's not here, he is at home frothing about futsal. One of the other wonderful commentators here for the men's and the women's competition. As Fitzroy holding the lead, 2-0 with just under 4 minutes remaining. Western United, it's crunch time. There's Alicia Rowan looking to find her second. She was the first goal scorer this evening for Fitzroy. And Liz Ayer, the goalkeeper, scored the second goal of tonight. Beck Davies looking to battle away against Sarah Richardson. Lost the ball, though a bit too close, so they'll reset it here. Will the comeback be on, or will Fitzroy prove too strong this evening against Western United, who is currently situated second on the ladder? If Fitzroy will hold on to the lead, will bump them off the second place, just due to goal difference. Actually, I think it is. Maybe I could be wrong. I think they might stay there. I think my calculations are incorrect. There's Lara Al-Hayek. Challenge Alicia Rowan. It's still a Fitzroy ball. Deep inside the right side of their attacking half. Things are cooling down a little bit here. As Richardson! Denied there by Lara Al-Hayek. She'll take the side ball right in front of the Western United bench. Deanna Friscalzo asking for it. Toe pokes it inside the D. Araha looks to chip it over Richardson. Well, Joan brings it to ground, lays it off. They're on the move, Western United. But a rush ball from Taylor Halabi, directing the ball towards Beck Davies. Just missed the mark there. Richardson to Rowan. Played a wonderful game tonight, Alicia Rowan. So has Sarah Richardson. It's hard to really dictate a player of the match. Fitzroy, every player have played a crucial role in keeping a very tight contest here. Western United, I would say, Beck Davies, Clarissa Allerton. Kalabi. Or Jaren. Takes a strike. Lizea got that covered. Corner kick. On the right side, actually. Raha will bring it in. And a foul against Beck Davies. And Fitzroy will take the free kick here. Lizelle will take it. We're in stop clock territory. Fitzroy perhaps will hold on to the lead. Lizelle again! Though Lara Al-Hayek says no. You won't be scoring against me anytime soon. Not if I can stop it in any way. Scalzo to Richardson. Ball turnover. Allerton to Davies. Surrounded by a lot of black jumpers here. Just found a little bit of space. Abdul Latif. Davies to Halabi. Fitzroy win the ball back. McClure runs into Allerton though. Desperate to get the ball alive. Davies trying to get a foot on it. And Richardson can move it along. Rowan, McClure, right idea, couldn't get there in time. Quick release to Abdul Latif. To Allen, who's just been the theme of the night here for Western United. They've just in the final third of the court, unable to unlock. Long throw from Lizea. Richo brought it to ground. Allerton still on her toes. Davies on the move, cut off by Friscalzo. Abdul Latif being challenged there by McClure. Not long to go. Western United. Only a few more chances left in the game. Here's Allerton. Fitzroy coming out better. Been challenged here, Western United, coming very close against Melbourne IQ last round, 2-2. And playing top-tier teams, Fitzroy coming out, providing the goods with the 2 goals. A very low-scoring affair, but there's 2 goals. Trying to hold it there. Davies came in, win the side ball, but is it too little too late now? Here's Davies. Allerton strikes it. Nowhere forward. Fitzroy have just created a brick wall time and time again. There's a final siren. Fitzroy winning against Western United.
Indonesia, kami dari Series Futsal akan mendapatkan satu jersey original dari Moreland Futsal Club. Syaratnya sangat gampang, langsung saja follow akun Instagram ini dan akan dipilih selama 5 hari ke depan. Jadi tunggu apa lagi? Let's go!
I grew up with low self-esteem. It was me and my mama just us in the trauma. Hands up if you know what I mean. I see you, I feel you. I want you to know that you're not alone. I know what it's like not to have a home. Feel like I live in the end zone. I'm the one leading the drive. Riding around in a Benzo. Left the excuses behind. Now I'm the illest violinist alive. I took the pain and I thrive. But look at me now.
How does she do that? I don't even know how.
I don't think any of us know how absolutely unbelievable by Liz there. So, I mean, yeah, nothing to say. Phenomenal.
Same here, we were speechless too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Won't keep you any longer. Congratulations once again. It's a pleasure to have your company here in the interview.
Thank you.
Thanks, Neve.
They have to work hard at, and maybe in the future Australia is in the top.
I'm here from Western United, Clarissa Allerton. Clarissa, tight battle out there. How do you feel, going up against Fitzroy, and what do you think went wrong?
Yeah, look, it's always going to be a tough battle against Fitzroy. We've got some really great players there. I think tonight we just didn't bring the energy. That was really obvious on the pitch. Like last week, I think we came out and we really gave it our all. I think there was something lacking there tonight, but it's a long season, so we're planning to come back stronger next game.
It is a really tough one because, it's the first time you're playing against Fitzroy in a bigger court, against players that you're probably not familiar with as well. Is there something you work on week in, week out just to make sure that next time around you kind of tweak those little things?
Yeah, look, I think, we're not perfect. Every week is always going to be working to improve on something that we've lacking the last game. I think, I think today was probably more of an individual errors and, banger from the keeper. So, yeah, back to the drawing board.
Appreciate your time. I won't keep you any longer, but thank you so much for your time again, Clarissa Allerton.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good night, everyone. That closes up round 7.